For these young men, the cost of playing hockey is about $150 an hour. Tomorrow they'll go back to their office jobs with some aches and pains, but their livelihood will be unaffected. Most successful businesses would not accept spending $218 million on lost time. But new research out of Toronto's St. Michael's Hospital says that's the amount NHL owners pay out every year to players who miss games due to preventable injuries.
The study looked at the cost of injuries in the NHL over a 3-year period and all the players that played in the NHL during that time. We found that the injuries cost a total of around $650 million over the 3-year period, and that injuries to the head and neck were the single most expensive injury, and overall injuries to the legs were the most common injury. This study says that any injury in any sport, but in our particular example, hockey, has a significant financial footprint to it. And that we need to start to consider that in the dialogue around injury in sports, and in particular injury in hockey.
Dr. Cusimano said that this study looked only at direct player costs, and said the figures would be much higher if they included medical costs of treatment, the effect on players' potential earnings, and the effect on ticket and merchandise sales when stars like Sidney Crosby are sidelined for lengthy stretches.
The NHL has to adapt, and whether that model looks like the Olympics or it looks like something else, it really depends on what the people in the game want it to do. My concern as a doctor is that it should adapt so that we minimize risks to those who are participating in the sport and we maximize participation in the sport. What's done at the professional levels has a profound influence on young people. And so professional athletes like NHL's players have to be aware of this, and they have to do what's right. And they have to do what's really part of their social and ethical obligation to not harm other people. I think the NHL could improve player safety by reflecting on what injuries mean to the players, what injuries mean to the league, and what injuries mean to the sport from a personal level, a medical level, but also a financial level, both in the short term and in the long term.